Hi, Dr. Jonathan Pino from Noble Choice Chiropractic. Just want to talk to you today about the three most common headaches that we see in our office and really what are most prevalent. The first headache, most prevalent, is a migraine. You probably know multiple people who suffer from migraines, or maybe you experience them yourself. And so there's two different types of migraines. One is where you have an aura. It's a visual disturbance or even a disturbance of like the sensation of your skin or change in speech before the migraine occurs. Those are the three types of auras. The other type of migraine is that when you don't have an aura. You don't have any of those changes before the headache occurs. And these headaches, they're experienced on only one side of your head. So I'm going to use this bust of Teddy Roosevelt to show us a little bit there, where those migraines, they're just on this one half of your head almost exclusively. They can be on either side or the whole head, but typically a migraine, the classic presentation, one side of your head, an aura or without an aura for those headaches. And these are severe headaches. These are patients that come in, they're explaining how they have sensitivity to light, sensitivity to noise. You just want to shut the lights off. You want to shut the world out and just go to bed until these are over. They can last for a few hours up to days with migraines. And so those are the most common headaches. The second most common headache we have and that we experience is a sinus headache. These can be sort of like a migraine where they almost mimic migraine symptoms with those. And so the major difference here is where you experience your symptoms. You're going to notice a pressure in through up above the eyes, down in through the bridge of the nose, and into the cheeks on either side and through here. This can be a dull ache into a pressure when you experience these headaches, and they usually are associated with some sort of like a runny nose, a fullness in your nose. You can start to have changes in one of the eyes drooping, constriction in through the eye. Those are the most common associated symptoms you'll have with a sinus headache. And again, that pressure, it's one of those where you just kind of want to lay down. Any movements, sudden movements, tend to make these a little bit worse where you feel that pressure more in through the head. The third one that we see that's really becoming more common with everybody at home, working from home now, is a cervicogenic headache and also tension headaches. These two are similar where they mimic each other, but they're a little bit different in their presentation. And so the areas where we notice them are you have tension through the back of the head here, and that wraps around to the front of the head, and it can be right around the front here. It's usually on both sides. It can be on one, but typically it's on both, and you feel that vice, that tension squeezing in through the head. That's a really common classification or symptom of a tension headache. And so these usually occur. Why we notice them more with everybody working at home is the posture at home. We start to lean forward like this, the head comes forward a little bit. That's something you probably see somebody when you look at them, they're really busy at work, they're getting into that work, that posture. Well, what it does is it causes anterior head carriage, where the head starts to come forward like this. It puts more pressure on the front part of the spine, which can cause bone spurring in through the bones. It can start to lead towards degeneration and then even irritation of the nerves. And so it's something really important to fix and address at home with your posture change, but then correcting any sort of imbalances you have through the bones or the spine itself, and then also the muscles, the ligaments associated with that. And so that's the difference. Cervicogenic is more spine related, tension is more the muscles, the ligaments in through that neck into shoulders. And so there you have it, the three most common headaches we see in our office. We help with them every single day, completely get rid of these headaches. And so the patients we have, they're going back to doing all the things they love, headache free. And so if that sounds good to you, if you experience any of those, we'd love to help you out too.